Ladies and gentlemen, boy, has it been a while since I posted a video. Probably over a month at this point. I haven't checked, but yeah, it's probably been over a month, and I'm very sorry about that. However, today we do have a brand new video, and I'm gonna be trying to post some more. I said that in the last video, and then I didn't post for a month, but I'm really gonna try this out. I'm gonna try to post some more. But today we're gonna be talking about the Nitro new sticker shop plus a news post, and then also there was a little video on YouTube that kind of was leaked about Nitro Math. Usually I don't like to buy into these kinds of videos because I'm not sure if they're true. I'm not sure if like the admins will want this out. I'm not sure if it was an accident. However, now that it's out on YouTube for everyone to see and like everyone has seen it, I'm just gonna honestly react to it. Other YouTubers have done it, so I'm gonna be giving my own personal thoughts and opinions and predictions about Nitro Math that are my own guesses and own inferences. So I'm super excited today. Let's hop into the video and let's start off with the sticker shop. I'm gonna try to put some timestamps in the description too. Let's do it. Okay, right. So currently we are in the news page and we have a brand new news post called Sticker Stand New Dealership Launches Today. So what I'm going to be talking about is obviously this new news post. We're going to quickly skim through it, a lot of stuff. I'll read the introduction, kind of talk about like this first paragraph, and then we'll go over the stickers and the actual shop. So yeah, let's do it right now. So hey Nitro Racers, have you ever found yourself in this situation? You want to go on a super sticker shopping spree, but none of the dailies are really calling your name, or maybe you've already curated a perfect sticker collection and want something new to buy. Well, do we have good news for you? So that's our launch today. Sticker Stand have opened up to bring you a wide selection of stickers, both old and new, that are sure to stick with you. Stickers of all rarities and varieties, animated stickers, fan favorites, and more. So I'm gonna be honest, I'm not completely in on like what stickers are old, what stickers are new, outside of like maybe some really old ones like seasons 27, 28. I think that's when they first launched. Let's keep reading these next two paragraphs. So now this dealership has a pretty major difference from the other new ones that we've launched since we first opened the shop in early 2021. This one is permanent. Sticker Stand shop is here to stay for good, so rest assured that while Stand's inventory might change, Stan will always be there for your sticker needs. So basically they're implementing a permanent sticker kind of like subcategory into the shop, which I think is really cool because currently all of our dealership is cars, so I'm assuming that we might see something along the lines of like a trail shop in the future, and I think this opens up a new kind of way to look at the Nitro Atom shop, which I think is really cool. And then let's see, but there's one more question you've got in your head right now. What kind of stickers can I buy from the shop? Well, there's no better way to answer than to just show you. Let's get into it, shall we? So they have 4 new brand new stickers, and I actually kind of knew this because before I bought the stickers, there were 4 available to me, and I'm actually surprised that I own the other ones because I feel like I haven't logged on and seen a lot of them a lot. But honestly, let's see. So some new stickers, class stickers, permanently available for purchase and display. That's not a surprise, and I think that's pretty much it. Happy racing. So let's now go on to the Sticker Stand dealership, and let's go over the stickers, and then we'll hop into Nitro Math. So obviously it's one of these subcategories. I think it would probably be better if it was put all the way down. That's just my personal opinion though. So if we look, we have the Sticker Stand dealership. And I think it's solid for 11 stickers ish, which isn't bad at all. Maybe they'll add, maybe they'll remove some, maybe they'll change some, as they said. I think firstly, I really like that they're doing some introductory ones, thumbs up, thumbs down. It would be cool if they implement something like a good luck sticker, to be honest, like just these like really basic ones, and then kind of branch off. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit confused as to why like some of these rarities are just like kind of all over the place. Like these are all rares, and then you see an uncommon down here, but then also an epic right here. I don't think it really matches up. And then we do have the legendaries down here, which I think makes sense. These ones are actually quite expensive for the average Nitro racer. 300 to 350,000 is definitely going to set you back a little bit. That's probably what, like at least 100 races usually. So that's pretty crazy, but I think it's also pretty cool. So I think that's pretty much it for the sticker stand shop. I hope they add some new ones. I hope they put some permanent ones in there, especially some of the more basic ones. I'll give you a little bit of like ones that I'm looking for. I still have my Valentine's Day stickers. It's really funny. I should change that. But like something around the lines of like this heart, like basically all of the pretty simple stickers, like a star. They should add these, even like the commons. Like these commons should be in the shop for like 10K, I think. That's just my opinion. Let's hop into the Nitro Math leaks. Okay, so now we are on the Nitro Math video called Me Failing at Nitro Math by Faded. Shout out to Faded. So basically what I'm going to be talking about is Nitro Math, not so much from what we see in the video, because anybody could go look at this, and I'm not sure what the wishes of the admins are as to like whether or not this should be up here, whether or not they released this on purpose, which I don't think they probably did, to be honest. But I'm more so going to be theorizing from a community standpoint and less so from like the actual game standpoint. So I think I'm going to be doing a little bit of a reaction to the video, and then also like a little bit of my input on the game. So I think it's going to be pretty interesting. Should be pretty quick. Let's just hop into, I believe it was around like 20 seconds ish, where Faded clicks race, and then we see this right here called the choose math type. So obviously we see all these math types, and I'm assuming this is the math that you'd want to practice, right? So if we see improper fraction mixed number, that would be like 4/3 to 1 1/3, I believe. Or like division estimating, I'm assuming it's like divide this and like what number is it closest to it, about multiplication missing factor. All these things are like simpler math, I'd say, that are pretty easy to do. You know, they're not going to give you any kind of complicated problem, because that would just be too long and it wouldn't make the game fun at all. So that's pretty much behind the choose math type. Let's see if Faded will choose. Okay, so 1-digit addition. Perfect. So they have a how-to thing down here. If we see a game controls, you know, it's like drive your car, A and D, which is you know, on the number pad. Well, everybody knows where A, D, or D is if you're watching this video. Space to boost, enter to use nitro. I think that's interesting that there's both a boost and nitro. I think we'll see that. Solve the problem, find the answer, boost, and collect fuel. So you want to collect fuel. And I'm assuming that your ultimate goal is to like get around the track as fast as possible. Maybe it'll load into the game. Maybe we'll be able to see what happens. Wow. So let's quickly talk about this. Firstly, you are the game host, so you can race with friends. You have a sticker bar right here, and it looks like you might have another sticker bar right here, which is pretty crazy. You have a 1 up here, so you know, obviously you'd theoretically have a second place, third place, etc. And then finally, invite up to 15 other players to start the match. And also, not to mention the fact that both like this car is pointing upwards, and then also like you have a mini map, which I think is pretty cool. So this is already wild. You know, he's already driving it. Goes back. Looks like he'll go back into the game, and you know, it's kind of the similar thing. Looks like he's controlling it with his mouse, which is pretty interesting. It's kind of just like an open game. I think it's like, it's a little bit like a Slither IO kind of thing. If you see like you have the little dots to collect, you know, in Slither IO how you like have to collect the points. I don't know. So that's really interesting. I'm kind of wondering what happens for the rest of this one. It looks like collecting points. That's kind of a cool thing. Maybe like, maybe this is like addition right here. I didn't totally see what he's doing. But yeah, it looks like you'll go around collecting things. Not so much typing, more so driving into the correct answer, which I think is pretty cool. So it seems like a little bit of a multiple choice kind of thing. Overall, playing really long games too, 2 minutes. And I think that's pretty much in the video. So a whole lot to like break down. I could totally go on and ramble about like what's in this video for probably at least 20 minutes. But I'm gonna really kind of leave it at that. You know, you can watch the video if you want. It's not going anywhere. That's why I'm reacting to it today. So now I'm going to be talking about it from a community approach. So, firstly, I'm going to be honest with you. I think that there will be kind of a similar ideal that follows, or not a similar ideal, but a similar practice of the website, if that makes sense, that the community will follow. If you see that, this is practicing like simple addition, that's kind of a similar thing to like sandbagging down a speed zone in Nitro type. And I think as people kind of shift into or shift away from Nitro type into Nitro math. Should that happen, I'd be surprised if it does, because all this community is pretty ingrained in Nitro type, so I think they'd work in harmony with each other. But as we see people shift into Nitro math, the interesting part about this will ultimately be the fact that it's kind of a similar format to Nitro type in the fact that you could theoretically grind, I suppose, but I guess you're improving your math skills. But at the same time, as I said before, it's basically your addition math skills. Races are longer. Maybe that means that you get more points. I'm not even sure if there'll be a leaderboard. Personally, for Nitro Math, I don't think there should be a leaderboard. Or if there is a leaderboard, definitely not an individual one. Just keep it with the teams. I'm not sure if the teams will carry over. That would be interesting. I think the only other concern that I have is that people would be more inclined to grind this game, because not only would it possibly be easier to create a bot, probably not easier, probably like as hard to create a bot, but also it's kind of like a mindless task, especially if you're doing this like addition. Like you see five, I don't know, what, fireflies in a jar, and just drive to the five, and then on and on and on. And if you do that 2 minutes, 30 times an hour or however much, that's a pretty mindless task. And if your goal is to grind as much as possible, this would be much easier to do rather than that of Nitro type. So the only suggestion that I'd have for this is, if grinding is inevitable, which I don't think it is, by you can remove the leaderboards. But if they don't want to remove the leaderboards, the best that they could do is, the harder the math, or the harder that they deem the math to be, or the faster that you can do the math, the more points that you'll get. So you're awarded points based on the difficulty and your skill that you present. So I think overall Nitro Math is looking very cool. When it ultimately releases, which I hope it will release, because they built an entire website at this point, I will be absolutely thrilled to play it. I hope you guys will too. Thank you so much for watching today. It's been a while since I've uploaded, but I'm super excited to upload some more. So thanks so much, everyone. I hope you have an amazing day, and peace out.